Hello friends, wait for everyone to get here and then we'll get started. But hopefully everyone is having a good Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Washed my hair finally. Oh, there's nothing like clean hair, especially when your hair was like so dirty. Mine was so dirty. So super excited to have clean hair. But we'll go ahead and get started. When you do pop on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I'm gonna leave my little shopping link right here in the comments. So this is where you can find all the makeup and everything. And we're gonna do kind of like a really pretty fun, like orangey eye look. So super excited. Okay. Gonna hold back some of my hair. But are you guys loving the new eyeshadow colors? Are you guys getting them yet? I hope you are. So the February special was on some new eyeshadow colors, some new lip glosses, and then a bundle of that. So you can get a whole bundle, and that comes with an eyeshadow palette. You get to choose all 4 colors. And so eyeshadow palette, a lip gloss, and an eyeliner or the Dip and Draw liquid liner. And then you can even upgrade that to include any mascara and any lip liner too. So you can get everything for eyes and lips all in one place. So love that bundle. Love that bundle for us. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do my stick foundation today in the shade Lace. I've been loving this coverage lately, especially if you ever feel like you have like drier skin. I typically have more oily prone skin, but sometimes I do feel like it gets a little dry. So what I really love is this stick foundation when my skin feels like that. So gonna go ahead and go in now with my kabuki brush, and we'll just apply this all over. Now, if you haven't tried this foundation yet or any of these foundation options, go ahead and comment color match down below and I'll private message you, or you can just shoot me a message here on Facebook by clicking the little face right here, my little face, and going to my page. But look how just fast and easy and simple this applies. Isn't this such a dream? I love this coverage. So again, this is the stick foundation in the shade Lace that we're using, and then always blend down the neck. And then I'm applying it with the kabuki brush, which is just a really nice application that's fast and it's easy. So pop that on all over just like that. Now, if you have really crepey under eyes or a lot of puffiness on your under eyes, something that you can really do too is avoid your stick foundation in that area and save that area for just your concealer. So it limits the amount of product that's on that really thin, sensitive part of the eye. So if you ever feel like, okay, my under eyes always look really heavy no matter what I use, what I do, that's an option for you. So gonna go ahead and apply all over. And avoiding my under eyes because I'm just going to save that little area for my concealer. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a damp blending bud now, and then I'm going to blend this in like so. And this is really going to compress the makeup down into place and make everything look super smooth. So the reason that we want to make sure that we go back over it with our blending bud is because this is, like I said, going to compress that makeup down, making everything look really nice and smooth. So just like so. I used to think the stick was unbeatable until I got the serum. Oh my gosh, right? You took the words right out of my mouth. I love the stick because of how fast it is and how hydrating it is. But honestly, nothing compares to that Serum Plus foundation by Unique. I love it. All right, I dropped all my brushes, so hold on. Hold on. I can't believe I'm literally on my hands and knees. There we go. I dropped these yesterday and I was like, I'll get them later. Didn't realize later would be right now. Okay, so now that we have our foundation on, you guys, how beautiful is that coverage? Super soft, really hydrating. Got a little fuzzy. Okay, so now that we have our coverage on, now we're gonna go in with our Skin Solution Concealer. And this is the concealer that has all the incredible ingredients that are super healthy for our skin. This is going to have the caffeine. This is going to have all of those really hydrating and healing ingredients like that similar to the ingredients that are in our eye cream and that are in our Uplift Beauty Oil. So because we didn't put a ton of stick foundation on that area, this is definitely going to act as our coverage. But what's really nice too is it's going to add, like it's going to pulsate all that hydration into that little area right there. What shade would you wear in the Serum Plus? Also the same color, which is the shade Lace. I use Lace when I'm not tan, and then I use the shade Eyelet when I am tan. Sometimes I use a stick for my concealer. Yes, you absolutely can. The stick foundation isn't going to be as opaque, meaning you can't see through it as your concealer, but that is definitely an option for you. So what I personally love to do though, when I am wearing the stick, is to avoid putting the stick foundation on my under eye and just using my concealer for the coverage there. And I always am so pleased with how this looks. Especially if you struggle with a lot of under eye creasing happening, limiting the amount of product there really helps. Okay, so now that we have our foundation on, I'm going to take my stick foundation in the shade Chenille, which this is a few shades darker than my natural skin tone, obviously. And what we're going to do with this is we're actually going to use it to contour with. So on those days where you may want a very glowy finished look, or maybe you want something that's a little bit more natural looking for a contour, this is a good option for you. Another thing that's really cool about this color is this is the color for a ton of people. So when in doubt, use Chenille. So again, this is called Chenille is the color in the stick foundation. And I just very lightly tapped it in my contoured areas. Now I'm going to take the fat end of my blending bud and just bounce this off this area. Just like this. And it's going to easily blend this out and give us that really nice dewy warmth. The nice dewy warmth. Another nice part about doing it this way is you can flip your blending bud around and clean it up if you got a little cray-cray. But gonna just bounce this off just like so. And again, if you need help picking out your makeup, just comment color match down below and I would be so honored to help you pick out your products. For the stick foundation, we're again using the shade Chenille in the stick foundation to contour with, and we just bounce that right off our highest parts of our cheekbones and our bridge of our nose, just like this, using the fat end of the blending bud. But this is a really, really nice way to get a very soft and subtle contour. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? Very dewy and glowy. The concealer that I did was the shade Lace also. So I did Lace, and Chenille. That's what I have on my skin right now. Now, if you have more dry prone skin, you could skip this step and go straight in with your pressed powder or even your blush. But I have oily prone skin, so I'm going to take my Touch Behold translucent setting powder and we're going to take it on an empty sponge like so. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to spritz it with my setting spray like that. Then I'm going to take my sponge and set it into my pressed powder, into my loose powder. And then we're going to pop this on wherever I get really oily or shiny or greasy, or wherever we don't want our makeup sliding or slicking around. So this is a good option if you have oily skin or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, because this is going to kind of prevent those creases from forming. So just like this. And then you can also set those areas like around your contour. So this is a step that you could either do. This is kind of like an either or situation for most people, unless you have oily skin. So the either is the setting powder, the or is the pressed powder. So either or. I can use the shade Organza in my concealer, and I can also use the shade Lace. Organza is going to have really nice pink undertones in it, which is a really good shade for canceling out dark circles, but I can also wear the shade Lace. But now that I've swept away a lot of that setting powder, look at how just like soft my skin looks. Is that not so amazing? I love these products. So now we're going to go in with our pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, and I'm going to use this to set my makeup all over. So this is going to make sure everything looks super soft and blended down the neck, just like so. And this is also going to set our makeup around. I'm going to hit my contour area just a touch, just so no lines form or anything. Just like that. And this is going to even out our complexion. It's also going to add a little coverage as well. And our pressed powder is the one that I always rave about with you guys, that has the shea butter and the vitamin E infused in it. So it's very hydrating and it's not powdery or cakey or anything like that. And again, comment color match down below if you need a recommendation on what color of foundation or contour color you are, anything under the sun. I'm happy to help. All right, so for our contour, like I said, we just went ahead and did our stick foundation in the shade Chenille. And then for our blush, we're gonna take the pressed blush in the shade Sisterly. And we're gonna smile and pop this on the apple of our cheek, working up to our hairline, just like so. You could even do like your nose, because this actually has a really pretty natural highlighty glow to it. So it's gonna make your skin look very glowy. So if you are into the dewier look, the stick foundation is definitely a product you're gonna love. And you can use it for contouring like we did today. You can use it for concealer if you're wanting not a super full coverage concealer. And of course you could use it as your all over coverage. So stick foundation is a really, really great product to have on hand. I really do like this when I'm even just doing a really fast makeup look. Just throw on my foundation, little concealer, little contour, and out the door. So super easy to do. I do have a makeup remover tutorial. If you look here on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube, you can search skincare. I usually have them labeled like, let's take it off, you know, just something fun. So feel free to search that on my YouTube, which my YouTube channel is Rhea Hope, or here on Facebook as well. Okay, so rose water is any other option. Rose water for moisture, you can use a moisturizer. If you're meaning if we have other scent rose waters, sometimes we do. Sometimes there's a cucumber one. I will do the new blue one, I promise. I won't probably do it this week, but I will do it this month. The pressed powder settles in my fine lines. So what you can try to do is definitely, one, take your collagen, which I need to take mine. Thank you for reminding me. Another thing that you can do is to use the Unique Eye Cream is a really good one as well. Yay, Brandy, I'll message you. Okay, so now that our face is done, now let's do our brows. So we're going to start off with our brow pencil in the shade Brown. And we're going to just outline our brows with this. And with this brow pencil, you can actually get this on sale in the Eye Essential Bundle. So we have a couple different sales going on my website right now. So there's the February special, which is on your eyeshadow, pressed eyeshadows, including limited edition colors, any lip gloss, any liquid or pencil eyeliner. And then you can upgrade to include a lip liner and a mascara. And then there's also the Eye Essential Bundle. And that's going to be under your little, it's like a little cheeseburger, I like to call it. It's like 3 little lines. And that's going to be listed there. And that includes your choice of eyeliner or brow pencil, your choice of mascara, and your choice of liquid eyeshadow. So you get a ton of different options to save you a bunch of money on your eyes this month. So I'm going to take my little brush that comes with this, and we're just going to smoosh this out. This brow pencil is really amazing because this has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it's going to be very healing for your brows, especially if you have really sparse eyebrows. It's very, very amazing at making your brow hair grow and become thicker and longer and more luscious, especially if you're using it in combination with your collagen. Okay, and then now we're going to take our eyeliner, which I forgot to get out, in the shade Perfect. And apply this on the waterlines. Okay, so now we're gonna pepper soup. Ooh, nice, yummy. For your brows, you do want them to match your natural brow color. So like, for example, my hair is bleached. It's not blonde naturally. My natural hair color is this really dark brown shade. So that is the color you want to match. So you want to match what your brow color hair is, not what your head is. So like if you were going gray, you wouldn't get like a gray brow pencil. You would go with whatever color your brows are, unless they are gray, and then you would get a blonde shade. So now we have our liner on, brows are check. Now we're gonna do this really fun kind of, not like a cut crease, but like really close to one. So we are going to start off with this color right here. This is gonna be the shade called Impish, and this is gonna be a really pretty, kind of like a lighter orange. And I'm gonna take my shadow shield, hold this, actually let me clean it. Which if you haven't gotten these little makeup erasers, comment makeup eraser. They're by Fancy, they're called the Zoe Eye. They're amazing. They take away any eyeshadow on like products like this or your shirt or your brushes. So we're gonna take this. The eyeliner is in the shade called Perfect, and it's called the Precision Eyeliner. You can get it on sale in the February special. Also, I should mention too that these limited edition colors, like the limited edition lip glosses and the limited edition pressed eyeshadows, are on sale in the February special, but you can also get them by themselves too. You don't have to buy them in the special. So if you're wanting just the new colors, then that's an option too. All right, so using the shade Impish into the brow bone, and then taking our shadow shield up onto the crease. Now I'm gonna do the others. Yay, hello. Going live. I am going live later. I had to go to our new house today and have a meeting with Best Buy and our banister guy, which I did post on my Instagram, some updated videos of the house. So if you've been watching our house rebuild, make sure to head to my Instagram after this. My name is Rhea Hope there, and you can check out some new info on the house. Okay, so popping Impish on all over, just like that. And now we're gonna go up a shade. So now I'm gonna take this limited edition color in the shade Inquisitive, very pretty brighter orange, and I'm gonna take that on the same brush. I don't have them, in a palette, so I'm just gonna knock it on the end of that. And then hold here, and then I'm gonna focus this color on the outside corner and then work into the crease. Like so. And this is gonna give it that really pretty like sherbety color. All right, same thing, grab a little, tap off any excess. You can also blow on it whichever way you want, and then replace that shadow shield. A trick with a shadow shield is making sure that you put the eyeshadow color right on top of it, and that's because it's gonna help to give it a sharper line. Just a little pro tip for you. And then blend into the crease. Just like so. Use an old credit card. The one thing about a credit card is that it's not flexible, so you're gonna, I don't know. This works much better. And it's a little more sanitary. All right, I'm just enhancing that color by using a little bit more. Someone was saying that about a spoon the other day. They were like, I've seen someone use a spoon. And I was like, that's gross. Okay, so now that we have this really fun color on, make sure this blends into the inner corner. All right, I'm gonna take a liner. This is called the Liner Shader Brush. Definitely a good one to get. I'm gonna take the shade Impish for this part and just line the bottom lash line with this. This will give it a more kind of cohesive finished look. Just like that. These colors are also a really good one to have on hand if you ever do like smoky eyes, because a really, really complimenting thing to do with a smoky eye is to do an orange or like a reddish hue underneath it. One, it makes it look a little softer on the eye, so it never looks like you got raccoon eyes or punched in the face, let's be honest. But it also gives this like sunsetty, sultry vibe to it too, which is really pretty on. So good colors to have on hand, even if you're not a huge color wearer. These are fun to have. And I just took Inquisitive. This color is limited edition though. So if you do love this color, I would, oh no, I dropped it. I would make sure that you buy it ASAP. We're good. Gonna grab a little bit more Impish. And, okay. So now I'm gonna take a empty brush, making sure that it is empty. These are called the Zoe by Fancy. So you can get these little makeup erasers right here on my link. And then you could use the code RAYA15 to save. And they're called the Zoe Eye, like for your eye. All right, now I'm going to take the shade Laid Back. And this is going to be just like a really soft, pale matte. If we answered... through those. Yes, I do believe I went through all of those, but if you have any question, just feel free to write it again if you didn't get an answer. All right, and with this, I'm just pressing this on to my eyelid. And look at how it just like really like mattifies this color. It's really pretty. For watery eyes, I would recommend the eye primer, the Lash Primer, and the Twisted Mascara. Those will be the two best ones for that. So we're just pressing the shade Laid Back onto the lid. And then I'm going on up onto the crease. And then I'm just going to layer this until it looks really nice. And then I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush. So from Fancy, yay, awesome. And then we're going to take this and then we're just going to use a very light hand and swish this back and forth. And we're going to go back and forth a couple times because we want everything to look really soft. Oh, that's funny. We just came out with a really fun orange shade called Inquisitive, so that's probably why. Plus, I mean, it's spring in my heart. I'm sure everyone is ready to end winter at this point, so that might be why too. Everyone's ready for the spring colors and the spring feelings. Yay, thank you, Ashley. Yes, I am answering the me for the eye recommendations, yes. So the other two colors are Impish, Laid Back, and Inquisitive. That's all I've used so far. Okay, pretty good. And now I'm going to take the shade Optimistic, and I'm going to take a crease brush, and then we're going to just pop this on the inner corner, and this is always so flattering on with any eye look that you do. Just like that. Okay. And now we're going to take our liquid liner. And this is called the Dip and Draw. The Dip and Draw liquid liner. This is also an option in the Kudos, but this is so easy to use because look how it's pointed. It's so, so good. And you're going to take this onto the lash line and just draw a straight line back. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. I don't mind these colors. These colors are fun. And the key with liquid eyeshadow is just try to get as close to the lash as you can. Another thing that I really love about the Dip and Draw liner is how fast it sets. So you never feel like you're going to sneeze and it's going to end up all over your eyes. It also is very simple to use because it's very pointed, so it makes it easy. So now we're going to set our makeup. And we're gonna do our lashes and our lips. So for lashes, I always swear by doing the lash primer first. Okay. Can you, Haley? Let's see if you're right. Go ahead. Let's see you guess. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the lash primer. And so the lash primer is really good because not only is it gonna hold on to your mascara really well, but it's also going to help your lashes look so much longer and fuller. So we're gonna go from the base of the lash all the way up. Our date night was really fun, thank you. Base lash all the way up. And then we're gonna take our twisted mascara, which this is the one that I was saying is really, really awesome for preventing any running or anything like that if you have watery eyes. This is a really good one for that because it is really dang smudge resistant, water resistant, also has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it really is a good one for helping your lashes grow while you're wearing it, especially if you're taking it in combination with with your collagen. Okay, so twisted mascara, base lash all the way up. Just like so. And I love that it has a super intentional little bristle brush, so you get really good application. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, Abel got in the car from school and I had that red eyeshadow on. And I turned around in my seat and I was like, hey, I missed you. How was school? And he's like, whoa, Mom. I was like, what? He's like, your makeup looks scary. And I was like, why? He was like, the red eyeshadow makes you look like a superhero or an evil superhero. I was like, that's why I don't wear red eyeshadow. It's all your guys' fault. But for his one comment, I did get a lot of compliments when we were out and about that day. So take that, Abel. You know nothing. All right, and I love that it has this little intentional bristle brush. Perfect for reaching the harder to reach eyelashes. Like the bottom lash line. And like fine tuning your lash look. Just like that. So we'll see what he says today about orange. I know, he's so funny. Okay, so now let's do our lips. Let's see if you guys are all right. Lip liner in Patience, because I don't have my Polite yet. I ordered it today. I do really love this color though, so I ain't mad about it. It's just ever so slightly darker than Polite is. But it's the shade Patience. And coloring in. Okay. And then, da-da-da, y'all wrong. I was just gonna top it with the lip gloss in Lonesome, which is a really pretty color combo all by itself. And these two products come together on sale in the in the February Kudos. So you can upgrade to include a lip liner and a lip gloss. You get your choice of eyeshadow palette, your choice of mascara, and then your choice of eyeliner. So you got all of these products in the February special. Now, if you need help picking out your eyeshadow colors, just private message me here or just reference my Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead this month and give you guys really good inspo on what colors look good with what eyes. But you can always feel free to comment eyeshadow help down below and send me a selfie facing a window. And I would be so happy to help you figure out what eye colors you will love. But I have so many different options and good inspiration if you look on my looks tab right here, which I just wrote in the comments. So feel free to check that out. But let me know if I could be of any help to you guys. Make sure you shop down here, written in the comments, or go to my blog, which is rayahope.com. The shade of the lip liner was the shade Patience, which I have a lot of. Just kidding. Oh, you're so sweet, Jenny. Thank you. So let me know if I could be of any help to you guys. Make sure to follow me here on Facebook and also on Instagram and YouTube by searching Rhea Hope. Follow me on Pinterest by searching Rhea Hope 29. And follow me over on TikTok, which my name there is Rhea Hope, but the O in Hope is 0. So love you guys. See you soon. Bye.